Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Yes, I do, itchy nose. And yes, this laryngitis and cold continues. Probably another couple of weeks. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Well, today is Thursday, the 27th of March, 2025. We're almost at the very end of March, which is good. And then we're going to slide into April, and I am so looking forward to that. Yesterday it was so warm, it had gotten up to about 8 or 9 degrees here, which is warm. Okay. And we had a lot of melting going on and all that. Well, this afternoon, there's snow that's coming. Now, they're calling for 15 to 20 centimeters of snow. Hopefully, we're on the lower end. We're going to be kind of at the leading edge, but we're still going to get some snow. It's supposed to be starting around 1 o'clock or so. It is all to the west of us still. I think Winnipeg's going to get hit a lot harder than we will. Praying so. And, but only time will tell, really. But it was so nice yesterday. I had the furnace off. It was so full of sunshine yesterday. And I washed the dishes. Yes. Thank God for small miracles. And then later on in the afternoon, I had finished watching a movie, so I went outside and put birdseed out in the bird feeder. So there's been a few little birdies that have been coming around, chickadees and a few of the red poles. And so that was good. I'm glad that they've come around. So what am I working on? Well, you know what I'm working on. I'm working on my gnome, okay? And I finished the brim here this morning. I finished all this brim. And then I worked a little bit up here on these pair of scissors. And now I'm going to go over here and work some more on the rest of the toque in this color. And this color is 809. Yeah, it's a beautiful periwinkle blue. So, yeah. And I'm still out of breath. That's going to continue for a while. And I I still take my puffers to try and open up the bronchial tubes. And I know in time I'm going to feel better. It's going to come, but it's just taking time. But I had a really, really, really good sleep last night. And I got up to the washroom once, and then I crawled back into bed, and then I was awake. I think I woke up at about 20 to 8 when I heard my phone go ding. So I thought, oh goodness, am I really late in getting up? So I got up and got dressed and that. I still haven't been able to drink coffee, but I'm gonna maybe try tomorrow because coffee was just tasting like sewer water. And for those of you that have lived with um, when you've got a cold and that kind of stuff, things don't taste well. They just taste like swamp water. Yeah. So, but I know eventually this is going to get better. Oh, just a minute here. I'm going to show you what I had worked on yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Oh, I was on a roll yesterday, I'm telling you. Okay. So, just a minute here. There. Okay. So, yesterday was my day to work on Please Be Home for Christmas, which is a mandala by Carolyn Manning Designs. And this is how far I got. I got in here and I filled up in here. And the exact middle of this piece is right about here. So I'm almost finished a quarter of it. And I'm not sure. I think I should be able to move this tomorrow and go over here more. But I still have some stuff to fill in here. And then I will, or I'll go down, but I'm thinking I'll probably go this way. But I put in 611 stitches. I was so thrilled. But look at how nice that looks. You know, if you're ever deciding that you want to work on one of these, if I can make a suggestion, is to work on this pattern. Do these diamonds first. Just keep working on these diamonds, like down here, and then up here and across, and then here, and then go back and do all those fill-ins. But see, here I did all of this. And I'm quite pleased with this. But once you get on a roll with it, it's just wonderful because you start to get into the rhythm of stitching it. And so I have 2 more days to work on it. So that will be tomorrow, which is Friday, and then on Sunday. And Tuesday is the 1st of April. So I will be starting this one by Stony Creek. This is Ecclesiastes 3:1. So I was just starting to look at getting my threads together. So I'm going to work on that today. And and then on Tuesday I'll be ready to go. But of course it is that I will be working on this during each video. And today I will be going back and working on Treasure Hunt. I keep hoping I'm going to be able to do some of these fill-ins here so that I can maybe move the hoop over here a little bit more. And this is the lamp. So this is what I'm going to try and concentrate on is these in here. So we'll see how I do. So please remember on Sunday that there is a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So always check what time zone you're in. And Central Time is Manitoba, North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, I believe, Missouri, Texas, and I'm not sure wherever else. Minnesota. I'm not sure about Wisconsin. But just check your local listings. And get your questions ready. Because I always like answering your questions. So this Sunday and the next Sunday, the lives on the Sunday, and then I believe it's on a Saturday after that. I'm not sure. But I'm thinking it probably is. Because it will be third Sunday. And if you remember, I was sick this past when Father Paul was here. So, yeah, I'm hoping to go to the service on Sunday. Because I've missed 3 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks. Maybe only 2. Can't remember. So, but yeah. But I am so looking forward to doing my live. I enjoy my lives. It's just wonderful to get together with all of you and that we can chat back and forth. I wish that I could afford Zoom and have it that we all get in on the Zoom. But there's no way. There's no way. I can't afford $20 a month to do just for Zoom. No. So on when is the first? Tuesday, right? Yeah. So on Tuesday, because it is the first of the month, we will be starting on April. The challenge for April is samplers, and the designer focus of the month is Long Dog Sampler. Now, as you can see by me doing Stony Creek, but this is a sampler. And it's, but you can work on anything. You can work on a long dog. I may try to maybe work a little bit on one of my long dogs. I don't know yet. I have 3 underway. I have Jack Be Nimble, Pandemic, and Saga. And Saga is huge. It's absolutely huge. I think it's the biggest one. It's not a full coverage, but it's huge. But you can work on any samplers that you like. And then I will be telling you on Tuesday what will be coming up for the challenge for May. Oh my gosh, when you start going like that and you start going a month ahead, you know, like the year goes by just like this. And I know that summer is, well, spring is going to go by fast. Then summer's going to get here and it's going to go by even faster. And then autumn gets here, and autumn is my favorite season. But then again, I was born in October, so there you go. But anyway, yeah, and then before we know it, oh, I think somebody had posted it's what, 37 weeks till Christmas? Really? But, excuse me, we know it's coming. And if you've got Christmas stuff that you want to get done, especially bigger stuff, you got to work on it now. I know it just seems like, oh my gosh, it's so far away, and oh, I got lots of time and all of that. No, we're fast approaching the middle of the year. You know, it's just, and for those of us up here in the Northern Hemisphere, you know, especially up here in Canada, you know, like spring, summer, and autumn go by so fast. And then before you know it, winter's here again. And winter just, it just drags and drags and drags. And I like winter up until about Epiphany. Then it can go. Then it can be gone. Yes, leave. Leave. I don't like the cold. I do not like the cold. This body was not made for winter. This body was made for Florida weather, Texas weather. That's what this body was made for. Not for all this cold, cold weather. Excuse me. And this is going to happen. So if you're just new here, thank you. Oh, I know we had a new lady join up by the name of Shell, Shell. Thank you so very much for subscribing, Shell. And I thank you for that. And please, you know, share my channel, because the more the merrier. And gee, coming up in about a month and a half. So on the 9th of May, I will be celebrating 4 years of my YouTube channel. 4 years. Can you imagine? Like, wowzers. That is just incredible. Gosh, and so much has happened in 4 years. I moved and and then I had my Lilybell, and Lilybell passed away. I had my Sydney, and Sydney passed away. The time just goes by so darn fast. You know, you don't really realize it until you start going back and looking. So I do have a Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And all you need to do is give me the name of one of my two living sidekicks. Yes, 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 yes. And I name them every video. Absolutely, I do. But you got to pay attention. So, yeah. I think by maybe, no, maybe not. I was going to say maybe by this weekend here, I will have all this color finish that I'm working on. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. Comment is not necessary, but it's always nice. I enjoy reading everyone's comments. And on the Facebook group, you can post pictures of your finished, your whips, ones that you've UFO'd, ones that you're planning on stitching. And every month I do these challenges and designer focus of the month. You don't have to follow that. It is just a guideline. I'm not going to kick you out. I'm not going to kick you out if you don't. It's just for something, maybe that it's a maybe it's a designer that you've never heard of, or you've never looked at stitching, and maybe I'm kind of giving you the incentive to take yourself out of that toy box that you're in and put you into working on something completely different. So, and like I said, for April, it is samplers, and the designer focus is Long Dog Sampler, but you can work on any sampler that you like. It doesn't matter how big, how small. It's just to direct you so that you maybe you've got a project that you've put aside for a while, and this is the incentive to get you back working on it. I know for this month, that's how I got back into working on Please Be Home for Christmas, because I had worked on it. I had just done like here. And then I put it aside because I had done some boo-boos and everything else. And then I dragged it out. And so, Who knows what it's going to be, um, for the rest of the year, what I'm going to work on. I don't know. But at least I give myself the opportunity to work on projects. And I alternate. So yesterday I worked on this. Today I'm working on treasure hunt. And I go back and forth like that. And then I don't get bored. Or if I make a boo-boo, it gives me a day's grace to be away from it so that I can figure out what I've done wrong. So, my goodness, I can't believe it. We're almost done another week. Like, this is just unreal. I just can't believe how fast the time has gone. It just seems like it's Sunday, and then before I know it, it's like Friday again, or Thursday. So, yeah. So, and maybe if you're new here and you'd like to tell everybody who you are and maybe a little bit about yourself, and above all, how did you find me? And where are you from? That's always something nice, because you wouldn't believe it how many, you think you're all alone, and then all of a sudden you find out that there's somebody you never knew of who lives across the street from you. That type of thing, right? So I'm going to watch a bunch of B movies again today. Some of them are pretty crappy. But I put them on, and it's passes the time, right? It just passes the time. Because I'm not doing much today. Well, I have my little laundry to hang up, because I just did a little laundry, and I'm going to have a shower later. So, and that should help to clean out my lungs. Oh, I'm starting to look around for another refurbished iPhone. I have an iPhone 7 that I got 5 years ago. It's refurbished and it's done really, really well. I'm not ready just yet, but I am looking, and I'm looking around at maybe a iPhone 11 or 12, refurbished, of course. So something with maybe a little bit more space on it, and maybe then I can do videos from up top again. That would be nice. That would be really nice. And because for some reason this phone does not like to do, it does not like to upload videos. And that's why I'm always doing them like this. I wish I could do them from up top again. And you can always go back and watch my older videos. I've got lots of videos. Lots and lots and lots of videos. I don't even know how many now. 1,000 maybe. because I try to post every day that I am able to. Of course, when I'm sick, that's a different story. So let me just finish these few stitches here and that. And tomorrow I will be posting again, God willing, of course. And because we never know what's going to happen, right? And I always pray for a good day, and I always pray for a graceful death. And Saint Joseph is the one that will help with that. He always helps those that are dying. Not that I am. I feel like it, but no, I'm not. But anyway, so this is where I'm at. I'm up here working on the toque. So I'm looking forward to getting this color done. And then I can move on to different color. And yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this. So may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. And so do I. And so does Ruthie, who's on the sofa. Jonah, who's outside. And we're going to see how much snow comes today. Hopefully not too much. Really, please, Lord, bypass us. We don't want any more snow. So thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic day. And we will see you back here tomorrow. And remember the live on Sunday, 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Toodaloodles, everybody!